Alright, I'm just gonna speed through this section. Because I don't really want to... You have a vent. Because I don't really want to deal with this zone. I just want to get through rock tunnels so that we can get a Growlithe.
I mean, yeah.
This Caterpie is level 20. Venonat. I forget where this item is. Oh, wait. There it is. Yeah, I don't really feel like fighting that trainer either. Let's just go back through here. Wait, there's an item left. Alright. Rock tunnel. However, will I be able to do anything? Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh. That was a roller coaster of emotions. Audition. Is this just another Picnicker with an audition to Bellsprout, or did you actually have a Bulbasaur or something? You have a Bulbasaur, right?
What?
This Picnicker. Yeah. I've played this game a few times.
You know, describe you. I would say at least once.
That is an accurate statement. At least once. At least twice is also accurate. At least 3 times is also accurate. At least 4 times is also accurate.
Look, that's not a good away.
5 times is also accurate. At least 20 times is also accurate. At least 40 times is probably also accurate.
You know, you keep saying this, but at least once is still accurate. In fact, I would say it's the most accurate. You can't comprehend how accurate it is.
You've got a point. I like that the camera pans up to nothingness if you don't have flash.
Yes.
Alright, since we need something to talk about, did you know that there was a Gen 5 Pokemon TCG game?
Was there?
Yep. It's called TCG How to Play DS.
Why can't they? Come on.
Nope.
I know there is a trading card game on mobile phone, but it's garbage.
Is it?
As far as I'm aware, it's garbage.
Huh. I thought it was just a mobile port of the desktop digital, which was pretty good.
Is it?
From what
I also
understand.
assumed that one was garbage. At least I heard it was garbage.
Huh. I heard the opposite.
Never played them.
But you know what a game is that we totally could play?
Not Magic the Gathering.
I mean, I know you've refused to play that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Poke Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure.
Go on.
Run around in an amusement park doing I don't even know
You
what.
could also just play Pokemon Channel.
I mean, at that point, we'll just wait for, you know, the game to come out and then just stream playing Pokemon Sleep.
The true ASMR experience. ASMR. What? ASMR? ASMR? I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Point is...
Alright, fine. Pokemon Treadalab.
What?
Pokemon Treadalab.
What's that?
It's Pokemon Treda, but on DS, I think.
I don't know what Pokemon Treda is.
If I remember
I'm
correctly,
gonna have to look this up.
If I remember correctly, it's the spinning discs. That could be a different game, though.
Pokemon Treda. It's spinning disc.
Yeah, spinning discs.
Or is it?
You have to tell me that. I can't look it up.
It's spinning disc.
Okay. I mean, I can't.
But
look
is
it
it really? Yeah, it is.
Is it? Or is it Learn with Pokemon? Typing adventure.
Yeah, that point.
The game that uses the Nintendo DSi keyboard.
You're making that up. What's with Nintendo and having keyboards for other consoles?
I didn't say anything because I knew you were gonna look it up. Toxin, all you have to do is look back to the GameCube controller keyboard nonsense for Phantasy Star to realize that it's never been anything different.
You could plug in. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can plug a keyboard into
Yeah.
the GameCube.
Or you could just use that controller.
You know, that controller would have made sense if it worked for action replay, but I don't think it did. Would have been so helpful with that, but nope.
I love this section of Rock Tunnel. The
I,
encounter rate rivals that of Mount Moon.
I love Rock Tunnel. It's so bad.
Well, at least you don't have to see it.
Does that make it worse? I think it makes it worse.
Does it? You don't have to look at it.
I mean,
So, how bad can it actually be? Alright, one more trainer fight? Right here? Required, and then I think if I accidentally run into the other one, we'll get another one.
you could play DS Guitar Hero. Yeah. Just gotta get the DSi, or not DS. No, it didn't work with you. The
No, it
DS.
didn't.
Guitar
Yeah, we need an actual DS.
Because you need the Game Boy slot.
Such a good design.
You could also go browse Reddit on the original DS Opera. Not the DSi one, the DS one.
I know, I used to have that. It had a RAM
Why?
expansion slot that plugged into the game.
I know.
The GBA. Because it didn't have enough RAM. So it's like, here, download more RAM.
Why was that a thing?
Because boundaries need to be pushed.
When did it come out? I thought it was like 2000s.
It might have been a couple years after the console initially released.
It might have been 2007 with the Wii one.
I don't know. All I know is I had that thing, and it did not work well.
Gee, I wonder why. It was a port of Opera 8.5 for the DS. Two versions were sold, one for the DS and one for the DS Lite.
Oh yeah, because they
Because
had different
apparently-
size. They had different size GBA slots.
Yeah.
Sat flush. Yeah.
I mean, physically it didn't need to be different, but it was.
Download more RAM, says Nintendo.
And then the DSi browser was a port of 9.5. What's that?
That one I remember being okay.
The original released in Japan in July 24th, 2006, and came to America June 4th, 2007. So by the time it got to America, it was already outdated.
Alright, it's time to find a Growlithe. Do we want one with Flash Fire or Intimidate? Probably Intimidate. Oh, but there's Bear.
The DSi browser passes the ACID 1 test. It nearly passes the ACID 2, except for the fixed element positioning.
What are those tests?
Just browser rendering tests for
Oh, okay.
HTML and Java and
Got it.
script and all that.
It's
You get a
snack.
59% on ACID. ACID being requiring 5, which it obviously doesn't have.
Alright. Now to actually catch a Growlithe. That's still not a Growlithe.
The memory expansion pack, much like Rumble Pack, is a DS option pack for the DS and DS Lite. Inserted at slot 2 and adds 8 megabytes of RAM. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Down. With this physical cartridge.
It brings the system up to a total of 12 megabytes.
Yeah. Wow, that tripled the RAM. Hey, look, it's a Growlithe. It doesn't have Intimidate, though.
The Nintendo DS Pass is the only licensed software to the console to use this accessory. Although the browser's instructions manual suggests that other games could use the memory, whether mandatory or optional. Thus, the accessory behaves similarly to the Nintendo 64 expansion pack.
Yeah.
Unofficial homebrew software such as DS Linux and Moonshell can utilize the accessory.
Nice.
There are third-party
Oh.
versions of the expansion packs,
Growlithe.
which can offer 32 megabytes of RAM. Oh
That's a
yeah.
lot of RAM. Alright, do we have Intimidate? Nope. Goodbye, Growlithe. I need an Intimidate Growlithe. Not a Flashfire Growlithe.
IGN gave it a 3.5 out of 10.
Just, if 7 point out of 10 is too much water, think about how much water you need to get a 3.5.
Yeah. It literally just shoots water out of the system while you're using it.
Scientists are unable to explain where the water comes from.
Nintendo. Too advanced for even modern day science.
Wouldn't that be the Opera devs, though? Or was that an actual Nintendo thing?
What?
The browser.
What browser?
The RAM slot thing came with the Opera browser.
Yeah, that was made by Nintendo.
Okay.
It was developed by Nintendo and Opera.
Okay. Nice. So, yeah, that is just then Nintendo. Baffling scientists. I don't want a Sneckens, although it has Intimidate, so there's that.
Both browsers
well,
come with a
doesn't have-
web search feature. The DS browser defaults to Yahoo, currently being powered by Bing.
Yeah. Bird. If I run into a shiny, not saying I will, but if I run into a shiny, it's replacing something on our team. It isn't the thing we're actively looking for.
I mean, if you do.
Just letting you know now. I don't expect that to happen. Although with the number of Pokemon I'm going through before finding an intimidating Growlithe.